Hey, what's up, guys? Wayne G. Hammond here. Today we're going to be speaking about the island. Now, in the middle of the ocean, there is this island that has a few different tribes on it. Now, winter is approaching. There's 3 days left until the frost hits and until it's impossible to go hunting, gathering, and getting food. So the one tribe says, okay, cool. And they send all their hunters, gatherers, their fishermen, the farmers, everything out. The guys are going gather crops, whatever the case is. They send them out and they say, go and get food for us. They come back and they get only 75% of what they need to survive for the whole winter. The chief says, okay, cool, no problem. Smoke all the meat, smoke all the fish, preserve all the vegetables, and we'll see what we can do. We'll make it last as long as we can, and we'll make a plan. When we run out halfway or three-quarters way through winter, we'll make a plan. We'll borrow from the next tribe. We'll see how we can get by. Fear-operated mindset. The next tribe at the bottom of the island says, okay, cool. Same thing happens. The frost is going to be getting here in 3 days' time. So the chief sends everyone out, all the strongest hunters, all the strongest gatherers. And what happens is they come back, same story. 75% of what they need. And what does the chief do? The chief says, okay, well, that's not going to last us the whole winter. So what he says is from a growth mindset, not a fear mindset. So what he does is he says, bring all the food and bring the strongest hunters, the strongest gatherers, the strongest fishermen. Bring the strongest people in the tribe to me. So he takes 25% of the food and he throws a feast for the strongest hunters, gatherers, fishermen. He says, now you've eaten, I want you to go out again. There's still 3 days left until the frost gets here. So we've got time. Go and gather again. Go and hunt again. Go and fish again. So what happens? They do the same thing. They go out, they hunt, they gather, and they come back and they get another 75% of what they need. So they've got a total of 125%. So they can last the winter. Plus they've got 25% to trade with the neighboring village to do the tasks on their village or on their section of the island that they don't want to do. Now, if I have to ask anyone, which one would you prefer to be? Which tribe leader, which chief would you be, or which chief would you like to be? Everyone would always say, no, it'll be the second one. I've always wanted to be the second one. That's the kind of person I'd want to be, blah, blah, blah. But the story isn't about an island. The story isn't about a chief or a village. The story is about your salary, because 95% of the population out there, especially in South Africa, what they do, they get their salary and they're like, well, okay, well, I know for a fact it's not going to cover all my bills. I know for a fact it's not going to cover all my expenses. But what I'll do is I'll just pay my things and I'll see what I'll do when my money runs out. I'll make a plan. I'll borrow from the neighbor. I'll try and make a plan. I'll see when I get there. Everyone does that. Whereas what you should do is, if you think about it, your salary comes in. We've been so conditioned that we don't want to be in debt to anyone. So the minute money comes in, we pay everyone that we're scared is going to be on our case. Our landlords, school fees, all these things. Whereas you actually have an opportunity to phone them and say, listen, give me 10 days. I would like to just have a little bit of an extension. Just give me 10 days. People are scared to say, just let me pay a little bit late. You can take your salary, take a portion of it. I'm not saying take the whole thing, but take a portion of your salary and invest it into something that's going to get a quick return. And don't invest it into something that's stupid. Do something that you know. Like for me, like I do plants. I've been in agriculture for a while. So for me, a wise thing would be buying and flipping fruit trees, buying and flipping plants, maybe getting seed, selling that kind of stuff, getting fertilizer, selling that. But it's just a little story just to help you think about life a little bit differently. The school system gets us so dependent on money and also so scared of having debt. So we pay everybody first that we need to. We're scared. We don't want to, rock the boat. We don't want people to hate us or we're scared that people think, oh no, now we're paying our bills like whatever the case is. Who cares? Just a little story. If you want more content like this, like, subscribe, share the video, leave a couple of comments, give me some love, and I'll see you soon.